All you gooners out there, you have a new mommy muscle alert. Isha Kwan, aka is Powerlift. Hold on. We got Miles, issue 33 of the God War. Let's go. You see Shift, aka Jaime Morales, just enjoying the day. He's at his favorite time of the day, and that's lunch. But he's still having some trouble fitting in. Till a supervillain that he faced sits next to him. Back in the Game War, they faced off against a villain named Gust. It happens to be a very pleasant conversation. Jaime's still having trouble adjusting and fitting in, so is Gust. You get to kind of express and kind of tell, their life stories in a way. Hopefully becoming better friends for the future. But we go back outside to the initial challenge of the God War. Before they continue on, Thor tells Anasi and Ares, if anybody in Midgard is hurt, please believe I'm coming after y'all. So Ares tells him, don't worry, we'll take it to my realm, it'll be okay. But also too, great kings and skyfathers are barred from this, so get out. Thor makes his threat once more. The people of Midgard no harm, pantheons old and new shall know the wrath of the Allfather. And he disappears. I was confused out of his mind. Anansi tells him that, look, the laws definitely decreed by the Skyfathers cannot be ignored. But instead of the gods fighting each other, this contest is going to be settled by chosen heralds to fight instead. He also sets the standard that the teams must consist of 4 people. Ares wants to make sure everything goes his way. He says the time it takes for my axe to cross the globe, that's how long you will have to find your remaining champions. Fear not, for I am merciful God. I will use my offhand so that you may have a bit more time. Oh wait, I'm God of War. I don't have an offhand, as he throws his axe in the sky. With the axe in the sky, Anasi trying to get Miles to focus and find other champions that can help him. But Miles can't think of anybody. He's unaware of this. He's new to the situation and he's under a good amount of pressure. Then the axe returns. Anasi is actually intrigued by Miles' picks. He goes to Miles and like, man, who'd you pick? You picked Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Iron Man. Miles tells him, dang, those are actually some pretty better picks than I landed on. Hercules goes, what? Miles explains, I was kind of in a panic and just thought of a bunch of names that popped in my mind. And I was like, I wonder if they're busy. So I start spiraling after that. Hercules stressed out. He says, who did you pick? Anansi tells Hercules, relax, brother Hercules. He chose exactly who he was meant to choose. Isn't that right? The snap of Anasi's fingers, he gathers the other fighters. And she Shift and Gus meet each other again, but they end up getting webbed up and dragged somewhere into a portal. You see Dr. Kwan talking with Dr. Sasquatch, explaining to him that Miles' therapy is really making good headway. He's really a great kid. Dr. Sasquatch asks, well, how about other patient? Dr. Kwan explains that she's been rather difficult, but that's expected. We'll get through to her at some point. Pushing her too hard will make things just worse. And she ends up going to get some coffee. And then she gets webbed up and yanked into a portal. Shift, Gus, and Dr. Kwan all pop up. Hercules goes, who are these people? Ares has had enough. Ares is mad because he said 4 and you have 5. Zephyr says, what doesn't matter, we're strong enough, before Ares backhands him. He explains that Miles and Shift are one spider, just spun on 2 different webs. Ares wishes to quit, and Anasi will graciously accept. He's annoyed, but he wastes no time and transports everybody to Olympus, where we meet the other heralds of Ares that will be helping him in this fight. We have Pariah, Leomas, as well as Warcry and Zephyr. Hercules begins to go at Ares. Where were you when Olympus needed you before it fell? Ares doesn't give a damn. Ares explains that war was everything. My gift, my talent, and for my blessing, I was shunned for it. But the time for talk is over now. I shall be the first to choose who faces my champion, and I choose you. Happens to be Dr. Kwan. Then gets teleported, off against Philomulus. He tells her, I have no ill will to you, but I am duty bound to answer the call of the last Lord of Olympus, and smacks Dr. Kwan. Before she gets hit again, she gets one good punch in, where she's knocked down multiple times. Miles tries to rush in, but Anansi freezes him in place. Dr. Kwan down, she's then given a blow by Philomulus, admiring her bravery. As he tries to pull his weapon, he ends up seeing something. She tells Miles, bear witness, great champion. Behold this song that shall be sung for ages. If it is a proper story you wish to see, then all you need is to trust in Kawaku Anansi. Miles is in disbelief. Hold up. Is she? Boom. Romulus is given one of the meanest punches he's probably ever experienced. You seem like a nice guy, Phil, but your mistake was making me angry. And buddy, don't nobody like me when I'm angry. I'll see y'all in issue 34 of God War Part 3. See ya. Take care.